Hello. We haven't been here for a while now, but the reason is because of September 13th, Steve had to go into emergency open heart surgery. His aorta basically had a great big huge hole in it, leaked into his back and around his heart sac. And they couldn't figure out what was going on with him. So after a couple hours in emergency, they shipped him off to another hospital, which they were trying to figure out and keep him comfortable. And basically it's a miracle that he's still here. And so he had surgery and he was in the hospital for about 5 weeks and got out a week ago. 2 weeks ago? Week ago.
2 weeks ago tomorrow.
And during surgery, they either cut or injured or damaged his vocal cord nerve because it wraps around your aorta. I never knew that. And they actually took his aorta out and sewed it up and then actually put it back into his heart and hooked up all the major arteries back up to it. So it was quite an extensive surgery. And like I said, it's a miracle that he's here with us. And he can't talk much. He can only whisper.
I'll lean up so you can sort of hear me. This is the most voice I have. I'm supposed to go next month to a ear, nose, and throat specialist to see if they can do something to bring my voice back. If they can, that's great. And I think the prognosis is pretty good. The question is, will it come back so that I can sing again or not? And we don't know that, right?
Well, not for sure, no. It'll come back, but we're not sure at
what level?
What level it will be.
This whole thing has been pretty devastating for me. I'm in a fair amount of pain. And I'm getting real tired of being in pain. It's been, 5 weeks since, or 4 weeks? No. Anyway, 4 or 5 weeks since I became conscious. I was unconscious for about a week. And then they slowly brought me out. And here I am. And this is as good as it gets, I guess. At least for now.
Every day's better. It hurts, you know. Some people say it takes 2 to 3 months to recover from just regular open heart surgery. And he is way different than normal open heart surgery since they did all they had to do. They had to drop his body down to 50 degrees in ice and then do the surgery and hook up, the arteries so the blood was still flowing while they took out his aorta and repaired it. And then, had to put it back in and rehook up arteries and get the blood going and then, warm them back up. And so, yeah, he was out of it for about a week and a half till he started to come around to know who he was and where he was and all that. So we're doing good for what he went through.
I'm still kind of fuzzy mentally. I mean, I always was, but I'm even more so now. I have a hard time reading and understanding what's being said. Kind of foggy, and
they say that's normal though.
So we hope to get back to making some videos, doing some music again. God, I hope. I never realized how important music was to me until this happened, and I hope I can. And we'd like to still do some traveling too, but for now, this is where we are, so it'll probably be a while before we come back and do another video.
Okay.
So,
Hope you guys are all well. And we're working on it.
yes, we are. So, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We'll see you.